Coke Zero, now more delicious. If you believe that, some of y'all saying Coke, Diet Coke's better. Man, you guys need to get with the program. Good evening. Welcome to Tuesday Night Live. Some of y'all were seeing ... is the thumbnail. You may want to refresh. I did the thumbnail a couple times, and I even saw the ... picture. And so I saw Auntie Ann or somebody's Cuddly Texan Patrick saying, "Wow, what's up with the thumbnail?" So I went and saved it again, and Auntie Ann said, "Ah, there it is." So hopefully you can see it. Cuddly Texan says, "I am sore from wading in the water." That's right. Cuddly Texan did a preemptive trout fishing trip to my secret honey hole, but apparently he couldn't find the spots where I was telling him to go because he didn't catch them the way we catch them. I'm not sure he understands how we do it out there. Jen, hey, sweetie girl, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Paul Honeyman, hey, Tim, Coke Zero is as bad as Diet Coke. The only good Coke is original. Well, I'll tell you right now, Paul, Coke Zero is aluminum. Diet Coke, aluminium, whatever that stuff is over there. We don't play that here on the Ridge. Glenn and Shannon's Salty Life, come on in. Mike Birch, hello. K62, Charlene Grady, Sheila Tubbs, hello. Neil S. Country to Coast is in the house. Let's see here. Tim Mason, how you doing there, brother? Appreciate you coming in. Beverly Moffitt's in here tonight. Thank you. Old Man King Homestead. Jeffrey Massey, that's Country to Coast also, by the way, guys. Heather Hopper's in here. Well, guys, it has been a stressful week. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Well, I guess I should say a stressful week and a half. But guys, it's just been so emotional. The ups and the downs. It's just crazy how life can throw you on these roller coasters. And we'll get more on that here in a little while. But goodness gracious. Jeannie Lipsky, thanks for coming in. Appreciate you so much. Scott Spencer knows how to trout fish, don't you, brother? He's like me. He likes to catch trout, not necessarily eat trout. I'll eat trout, but I like fried fish over broiled. Trout's really good broiled, smoked broiled. Give me a fried crappie any day, and I'll throw that trout back in the river and eat me some fried crappie now. Ray Green 46, good evening. Thanks for coming in. Paul Honeyman says, aluminum, you daft squib. It is aluminum. Thank you very much. Sue D is in the house from New Hampshire. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do you that way. David Glunt, RidgeLife, you did a great job laying all that block. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I worked my fingers to the bone laying that block. I mean, that mortar just really tears up the cuticles and the skin, everybody. No, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. Tasha Lynn, thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. Neil says, I will catch me some fish, but I don't like the taste. I love some fried crappie. Bluegill, bass, catfish. Arlene Leslie, thanks for coming in. Hello from North Central Arkansas. I like me some North Central Arkansas now. Beautiful country. Oh, my goodness. Some Cersei, some Mountain View. Is that North Central? It's still beautiful. It's just beautiful. Grandma Carol's in the house. She just made me some pizza on the pizza stone in the oven. It was so good. Thank you, Grandma Carol. Appreciate you. It's been a day. I'll tell you that. It's been a day. Paul says, Jen would love to be your forever roller coaster partner. Trying to take my girlfriend. You see that? Paul Honeyman trying to take my girlfriend. Cindy Brown, thanks for coming in, sweet sister. Appreciate you. Oh, Auntie Ann, did you say loud and clear? If you did, I missed it. Paul says, wait, you got the block laid? Yes, the block is laid. The foundation is done. I'm just going to put some air quotes around that done there because it's all up in the air based on code, based on county code. Oh, my goodness. Cully Patrick says, you look so down in the ramblings. That's what Jen said. I don't know if I was down or just so emotionally drained. I think just it was all day long. I was on the phone with CEO of company and engineer and just working with the county trying to get this figured out. Oops, there you go. Loud and clear, says Auntie Ann. Thank you, sister. Appreciate that. It's just tough. It's just really tough when you're trying to do things the right way. And all these hurdles and obstacles, which is life, all these hurdles and obstacles start jumping up in front of you, and you can either fall down and wither away and let them overcome you, or you can jump up, smack it in the face, adapt, improvise, and overcome, which sometimes what you have the power to do, but sometimes you're kind of powerless. And I hate that feeling of being powerless. Powerless. Some people say, why do you say powerless? Because you're powerless. Is Lauren here? There's Lauren. How you doing, girl? We need to play some crazy eights, Lauren. Me, you, and your mama. We need to play some crazy eights. Because we know Ford rules and Chevy drools. Oh, Lonely Hitchhiker Kent, what's going on? Dennis Green, Bang Bang Niner gang. Thanks for coming in. Kathleen Sasser, hello, hello. Lots of people coming in here tonight. I appreciate all 118 in here so far. It has just been an emotional day, not only with me, with my build. We dug the footer, we poured the footer, we laid the block. I made so many mistakes. I got a video coming out tomorrow of a huge mistake. And that one was tough to overcome, but it was within my control. It was my fault too. The huge mistake was my fault, not Eco Panels of Tennessee, not the county inspector, not my construction worker. It was my fault. So you'll see me make a huge mistake tomorrow. But the video from today, which you'll probably see Sunday, oh, it's just so emotionally draining. Will I have to wait till next year for the framing? Yes. I'm ordering the materials, the eco panels, and all that stuff. I'm ordering that now, and I don't need it delivered in January or February. So hopefully, I'll take a late winter, early spring delivery on all that and start the framing up. Now, I've still got tons of things to do. I got to frame my powerhouse wall. I got to install the insulation. I got to do all the electrical. Still got to do the solar panels. So I got lots to do before framing of the actual barn dominium. But I did want to get the barn dominium foundation done before I went into winter. So mark that off the list, even though I've still got these huge hurdles to overcome to satisfy the county code, because we got a problem. Houston, we have a problem. Drew's Lens in the house. What's going on? Drew knows about concrete, don't you, buddy? Drew had a big old concrete party, and the family came to aid him. They floated and formed his concrete for his shop, and that video, guys, is coming out tonight. You should be able to see Drew's Lens and the entire, mostly, family go over there and start working on his concrete. Now, he did a concrete slab, okay? And video is at 95%. So make sure you remember to go check out Drew's Lens tonight, because he's going to have an epic video coming out. Epic. Hey, Drew, how long is that video? Are you going to premiere it, or are you just sending it live? I'm curious. Are you going to premiere it or just push it out there? Kentucky Brewgrass Living, big mistake. Being the contractor, can't fire yourself. You got that right. Oh, my goodness. If I almost fired myself today. I was like, Tim, you're fired. Oh, my goodness. Cindy Brown, is Old Blue still okay, even if you are still doing better than David? Oh, my goodness. Yeah, Old Blue is way better than Uber. Uber is broke the girl down. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that was some pretty bad stuff. Tim, you will do just fine with your build. Oh, thank you, Arthur. Appreciate that. I appreciate that really much, because I'm going to learn as I go, and I'm going to make mistakes, and we will overcome them. Paul Honeyman, Cindy Brown at RidgeLife, is Old Blue still okay? If so, you are still doing better than David. You got that right. I read that wrong the first time, so that's good. Let's see here. Hold on one second. Let me text Grandma Carol. Nero's out there barking like crazy. Let me find out what's going on there. Okay, he is out there. Can you check on Nero? Maybe put his collar on. Thanks. Because Nero's out there barking at something, and I can't go out there and look at it. Let's see here. What did Grandma Carol says UPS or Amazon delivery. Well, if you don't mind, just put his collar on. That'd be really great, because he'll do that for an hour even after they leave. Cindy Brown, oh, it's my fault. I didn't send him hugs yet. Well, thank you, Cindy Brown. I appreciate that. Kentucky Bluegrass Living, Korean steel Uber cracks bins. I tell you, Mahindra uses Korean steel, and I'm pretty sure it's one step stronger than cardboard. Yeah, Jin, thank you. Appreciate it. Grandma Carol's in the chat right there. Yeah, she said UPS or Amazon delivery, but he'll sit out there and bark for an hour even after they're gone. I should remember to put his collar on. I just forgot. I don't have the air conditioner going, so I can hear everything out there. Des Crazy Life. What's going on, Des? She was in the hospital recently. Hope you're doing well, Des. Thanks for coming in. Making it home. Go RidgeLife. Well, thank you. I saw Making It Home go over to DD5s and help with their drywall. That was really cool. Good job, guys. Appreciate you going over and helping out the family like that. Cully Texan. David needs to take Uber to a machine shop and have all the welds redone. Needs to take it to a New Holland dealer and trade it in. That's what I'm saying. They may give him $1,000 or $2 for it, maybe. They may actually make him pay them to take Uber off their hands. Just saying. David Glunt, I like seeing the foundation and block done. It shows the size of the place. Now, guys, I'm glad you said that, because Jin just embarrassed the heck out of me. I didn't put it in my video the other day, and I should have. We talked about it. I took Jin up there, and I said, all right, close your eyes. And we drove up, and I said, all right, look. And she goes, oh, okay. And we got out, and we walked up there, and she goes, I thought it would be bigger. You never tell a guy that. Never, ever, ever, ever. Oh, my goodness. Oh, man. Jeffrey Massey, y'all both need some John Deere green. No, John Deere. Unless you're getting agricultural John Deere green, residential is just, to me, it's just junk. I've got friends that own John Deere green residential utility, and if it's not 200 horsepower or more, it's just junk. I mean, it's just overpriced junk. Get you New Holland. There you go. Let me text Grandma Carol again, because it is just driving me crazy. I don't think his collar's over here. It should be over there. Oh, Paul Honeyman. Wow, Tim, I can't believe you're kicking your brother while he's down. Hey, I'm not kicking him. I'm just saying it's not. David said Uber breaks down so often because her engine is so powerful. Well, for one thing, less horsepower than Old Blue. Just saying. And I'm pretty sure it's just the cardboard material the thing's made out of. So let's see here. Ben Schmidt, be nicely to Jen. You lucky man. I am nice. Oh yeah, she is sweet. I am a lucky man. She made those poppers. I put a picture on tonight or yesterday, whenever it was, and they were poblano peppers. We went to Walmart. They didn't have any jalapeno peppers. We went to Kroger. They didn't have any jalapeno peppers. So we went back to Walmart, got poblanos, and she stuffed them with cream cheese, cheddar cheese mix, put some Rendezvous seasoning from Rendezvous Memphis barbecue, wrapped them in bacon, put Rendezvous on the outside. I smoked them for an hour on the grill. Ooh, Jen Jen, make some good smoked poppers. Why is Tim texting Grandma Carol when Grandma Carol is in the chat? Jen Jen must have warned his because she might not hear me. I'm texting her. She's texting me back, but she might not hear me. Nero's still out there barking. I don't know what's going on. I know if it was Amazon, they drive up, they leave. So, let's see here. Oh, yeah, as you saw, my truck got smashed. The window got smashed. I'm pretty sure it happened on the way back from on the way to the Pops party. I dropped Jen Jen off in Conway, Arkansas to see Lauren, and then I drove to the Pops party at David's on Come On Mountain, and I had this whack rock on the windshield. Oh, Grandma Carol's texting me. Let's see here. Let me see. Can you? She says the collar's not over there. Like, collar must be over here. I think I see it. I don't know. Let's see here. What was I saying? Oh, my truck. Yeah. So I was driving to the Come On Mountain, and then that got that whack on it, and I didn't see anything. I got home. Me and Jen Jen got in the truck that day when the temperature was changing, and big old double cracks going across my windshield. And what had happened was we got looked at the front, and it got a big old starburst right there in the black before the visible windshield. It was down by the metal frame, so that's what made it go up. Yeah. Oh man. But it's just a thing. It's just a windshield. But my truck now is in the shop. It's in the shop because I'm finally getting the bumper fixed. Remember that when someone backed into my truck? Yeah, I'm just now getting around to get that fixed. Oh, Grandma Carol's here. It may be over there on that desk over there. You hear him? He just ain't stopped barking, is he? Thank you. Oh, she almost knocked my light over. Thank you, Grandma Carol.
You're welcome.
That dog will just not stop. He'll bark for an hour. Pappy Smurf, I drive a Jeep and the windshield is a rock magnet. I had a Hummer H3, and like the Jeeps, the Hummers windshields are like this. If your windshield's like this, a lot of times rocks will hit them and deflect up. But the Jeeps and the Hummers windshields are almost straight up, and they're like rock magnets. Plus, in the Memphis, Tennessee area, State Farm, Progressive, Geico won't do glass coverage. I got zero glass coverage. Yeah, it's a pain in the butt. Looking good on the bridge progress, says Steve Ball. Well, thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Karen Breast, hello. Let's see here. Our Flippin' Homestead, Dawn's in the house. I saw you comment earlier. Sorry about that. Jen Jen said, I found a ton of jalapenos in the Blyville Kroger yesterday. That's Blyville, Arkansas. I made tacos tonight and some pico de gallo with it. She sent me a picture of her tacos, and they looked delicious. Liam McGothigan, what's going on? No problem being late. Appreciate you so much. So I want everybody to remember, after me, go over to Drew's Lens. While Sergeant Talk TV is live too, so don't forget Sergeant Talk TV. But Drew's Lens is having a special video of the family working on his concrete pad for his shop. That should be amazing. Paul Heyman, wow, poor Grandma Carol still running around after having after her 60-year-old lazy butt son. Well, one thing, I'm not 60 years old, and she loves the dogs. She loves the dogs. She loves the dogs. Yeah, not 60 yet there, buddy. Not 60 yet. Des says, I love your progress. Well, thank you very much. Guys, I cannot wait to show you the back patio concrete slab. Jen Jen, what do you think about the back patio concrete slab? Don't tell them what it looks like, but just tell them what you think about it, okay? Because it is going to be a huge surprise for them to see that. It's going to be amazing. Karen Herky. Man, Karen Herky put a pornographic picture on Facebook. I'm telling you, got to watch out for Karen. I'm flipping through Facebook, and Karen Herky's picture comes up there, and I see her with her pants down. I say, there's her camouflage shorts. She's wearing a shirt, and her whole midsection's just right there for everybody to see. Then I see her and Jin talking about it, and then I realized she was wearing sweatpants, or she was wearing yoga pants. I was like, the pictures of her private parts, the nether region. She's like got the whole thing sticking right out there for everybody to see. Oh my goodness. Oh man, it hurt me. It hurt me. Jin says she loves the back patio concrete. It's pretty. It is very pretty. I agree. I agree. Paul Heyman, you hear that, Jin? Tim lied to you. He's not old enough to be your dad. That is true. I am not old enough to be her dad. Not in the least. Not in the linest. Not in the lowest. Brian Wilkerson, what's going on? Thanks for coming in there, buddy. Appreciate it. Jin, straight to the crotch. That's all the picture was a crotch shot. It was not. Okay, Karen says, I had clothes on. When you're scrolling through Facebook and you see pants down, shirt there, crotch, there was thigh gap. There was thigh gap in the picture. I'm not kidding. Go. If you're friends with Karen Herky on Facebook, go. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Exactly what I'm talking about. Jin says, I thought it was hilarious. It was a pretty funny post. It was. Brooke Mark, Jennifer Rogers, tell Tim to keep his bare butt cheeks out of the concrete. I have not fallen in the concrete. I was climbing a big pile of dirt and trying to get the perfect shot for you guys. And the dirt kind of gave way under me, and we'll just have to see how that went. I tell you, it was a very emotional day. Very, very emotional. Jin said, he's 7 years and 1 month older than I am. Well, there you go, guys. And I'm 60. That makes her 53 almost, right? Oh, Jin was looking for an older man, Tim. Hey, I am. Look at this. Look at this. I mean, what more can you get? Karen says, that's just me being funny. It was funny. Jin, Karen will get 100 friend requests now. I bet she will. Dennis Green, I've been to the nether regions. It's not bad. Oh, West House, what are you going to do with the concrete pad? My concrete pad is the back patio. It's a 12 by 16 back patio off the back of the barn dominium. So not too big. I mean, Jin thinks the whole thing is smaller than she thought, right? I say, what do you think about my stuff there? And she says, waist, that's smaller than I thought it would be. I'm like, Jin, you're hurting me. It's the big one. It's the big one. What TV show is that from, guys? It's the big one. Oh my gosh. Sanford and Son. Patrick got it. Cheers to Sanford and Son. Paul, wow, Jin's 53. She don't look a day over 38. I know what she's like. Sheila Tubbs knows Sanford and Son. That's right. Oh my gosh. Okay. So now, more Neil S. Tim, did you get the back concrete stamped? No. Not stamped. As a matter of fact, guys, I know how to do this now. Okay, so if anybody ever in the family wants this done, I know how to do it, and it looks so good. It looks so good, and it's simple enough that even a Tim can do it. Okay, you're gonna like it. Pappy Smurf knows. Jamie Smith, Elizabeth, I'm coming for you. Elizabeth, I'm coming for you. It's a big one. Elizabeth. Oh my goodness. Dad's Crazy Life. Tim, any suggestions on how to insure a shed house after completion? Not a chance. Just even getting it approved with permits to live in, depending on what state you're in, you almost can't do it. Shed to house is very, very difficult to do. To insure, it's almost best to have another. I mean, like what we're doing is, we've got one property here, and we have my mom's is the main house. Mine's going to be an external house, like a mother-in-law suite. We basically have two living stay. And then I have the shed house with my powerhouse is in it, and it's just an outbuilding. It's just insured as an outbuilding, even though I've got tens of thousands of dollars worth of batteries and inverters and everything, and it's just insured as an outbuilding. And you have to make sure your external coverage amounts are high enough to whatever you have in it. Let's see here what's going on. Marla M, hello. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you so much. Jin says, now, I said I lived in a 1,900 square foot house. It's just 300 square foot tinier. Now she's saying it's tiny. Oh! First she says it's smaller than she thought it would be, and now she's saying it's tiny. Oh, the humanity. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. Tiny Tim. Oh, tiptoe through the tulips. Kelly Texan, Jen says everything of Tim's is tiny. See, there you go. My camper's tiny. I got an 18-foot camper trail. Hey, my truck's not tiny. My motorcycle's not tiny. Come on, get with it now. My dog's not tiny. I got a big old dog. I got big hands too. Look at my big hands. Pappy Smurf, what's going on, Pappy Smurf? Thanks for coming in. Oh, you're welcome, Des. I don't know if I was any help, but that's just how we do it. Jin says, messing with you. Oh, yeah. Cassie's Kitchen Creations, hello. Thanks for coming in. Our Flippin' Farmstead, Dawn says, it's all right to be little bitty. It's all right to be itty bitty. Little hometown in a big old city. It's all right. I love that song. That's a good song. Scott Spencer, Tim, when is the family men's fishing trip? Not soon enough. No, it is not this coming weekend. It's the weekend after it. It's the last weekend in October. Last weekend in October. Karen Herky, Jin, you crack me up. Love you, girl. Jin says, I love the man and he knows it. I do know it. I feel it in my heart. My tiny little smaller than she thought heart. I got a little bit of heart. Right here. And it's just for you. Oh, what an emotional day. I'm just emotionally drained and delirious. It is like that. Who in here have seen the drama going on, the emotional drama going on with DD5? Jen says, I'm glad I can make you laugh. I am. I feel so bad. I all day that I've been talking to Mike, and I just feel so bad. Drew's Lynn says, video is done. Should be done checking copyrights in about 30 minutes. Well, that works out pretty good there, buddy. So everyone go check out Drew's Lynn's new video, Concrete Pad Being Poured. Dawn says, but I don't know anything about that being married to Big D. She's married to Big D. Big D's going fishing with me too. I mean, he is not staying in my camper. Not camper. Cabin. Because, man, I can't compete, Tiny Tim and Big D. No. Karen Brest, feel bad for Mike and Alyssa. Yes. Okay. I'm glad you got me back on track. Mike and Alyssa are amazing. They are energetic, very caring, but very emotionally, what's the word I'm looking for, guys? I don't know. But it seems that people love to be mean to DD5. And they're the sweetest people. Them and their kids are just the sweetest people. Mike's a little crazy. He does things a little crazy. Alyssa's a little different in her own way that we love so much, which we love people that are different. I love people that are different from me. That's why I'm such good friends with the family, because we're just all so diverse and different. But unfortunately, there's so many mean people out there that just say the meanest things. And some people, because that are so emotional like that, they have a hard time. And I just don't understand it. I mean, if you look at the 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 vitriol that Melanie from Simple After Claim, Roxanne from Country Road Cure, and Lissa from DD5 have taken, it's just unheard of. Unheard of. I mean, me and Gary and Anthony and David, we can take it, right? Not that the ladies couldn't take it either. It's just that we get bashed on differently than the women do. The women get bashed on by the way they mother, by the way they look, by the way they, take care of the family, and that's just wrong. I mean, you can make fun of me about how I use my tractor, or how I can't do these things, or or if somebody's clumsy. Those are cool. Those are fine. We'll laugh together. But when you're being so mean to talk about how they mother, or how they take care of their family, or how they look, that's just wrong. That's just wrong. Okay. And I don't care if you love them, hate them, or not. Simple After Claim, Country Road Cure, and DD5 are my friends. Okay. So on my channel, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it. We can still be friends. We can still be friends. Just don't say mean things. You can think mean thoughts. I'd ask, if I was you, I'd pray about it and ask for forgiveness for thinking the mean thoughts. But unless you have something constructive to say about your friends, let that stuff go. I mean, just rip it up, throw it in a plastic bag, burn it in the trash barrel. People, love one another. I'm telling you, love on one another. Because if you don't love on someone, who's going to love on you? You got to be a loving person to get love. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I mean, who could not love on Roxanne? She's just the sweetest person, right? And Melanie, oh my goodness, Melanie wears her heart on her sleeve. She's so emotionally out there for you. You got to appreciate it. And then Lissa is just, she wants everyone to be happy, and just loves on loving people. And then here people are just so mean to my female friends on YouTube. Now, Drew, I mean, it's like, who in the world could be mad at Drew? Drew is just the nicest dude you'll ever meet. And I'm not on a rant here, guys. I'm just talking as a friend. I love my friends. I love them to death. And if you don't like them, that's fine. We can still be friends. Just don't say mean and cruel things about them on my channel or their channel. Because if you're going to come over here and be friends to me and say Mike and Lissa are cool, and then go over there and bash them on their channel, that's not cool to me. That's not cool to me. Okay. And you know me, I don't block people. I don't delete comments. The only time I'll ever do something like that is if you are saying mean and harsh, cruel things about someone's looks or their family, like the kids or the mom or the dad, or, the uncles and stuff, or their kids, there's just a couple, there's some lines you can't cross. Okay. But this is YouTube, and we put our lives out there, and we love the feedback. Even guys, I screw up all the time. I am no clue what I'm doing half the time. And I love hearing you all tell me how I don't know what I'm doing. But a lot of you are so great and creative and suggestive. You give me pointers and I use them. Like Mike from DD5, he is the best in the family of taking suggestions from people and trying them out. That dude will try out anything. It's just amazing how open he is to trying new things. I love the guy. I love the guy. All right, that's my rant. Lori Rowan, I love all the family channels. Thank you. And that's the thing. All the family channels are so different. You don't have to like us all. If you don't like RidgeLife, but you love Country Road Cure and Come On Homestead, that's fine. If you love RidgeLife and don't care much for Drew's lens, that's fine. I don't know how you couldn't like Drew's lens, because Drew's like the most cool dude in the world. Dude, Drew is like, he is the epitome of cool. I mean, you cannot like Drew. Drew is like the nicest guy in the world. Auntie Ann, DD5, they both have hearts of gold. They sure do. SLR's in the house. Sorry, guys, I didn't see you come in. SLR says, "Oh, I block people. Everyone has to agree to our community guidelines before commenting. If they violate, they're out of here." Oh, I understand. I'm just a little. Well, one thing. Knock on wood, I don't have trolls yet. I guess I'm not a big channel because I hardly ever get any negative comments. And if I get a negative comment, it's about David or Mike. On my channel, my biggest negative comments are Mike from DD5 and David from Come On Homestead. It's just crazy. I don't see how that's possible. Jamie Smith, the golden rule. If you ain't got nothing nice to say, keep your mouth shut. That's right. SLR, amen to that. Someone doesn't like Drew, they're literally looking for someone to be mad at. If you don't like Drew, you are not a good person. I'm telling you right now. That is my litmus test. If I like you or not. Do you like Drew from Drew's Lens? You don't? You're not good people. Oh, Paul, I love all the family except RidgeLife. I just like his Jin Jin. Well, thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. I like my Jin Jin too. Sheila Tubbs, don't get me wrong. I was a loyal viewer until Mike said something about what I said that was none of his business. Yeah, if you said something on his channel, it is his business. If you said it on somebody else's channel about him, I don't know why you would ever do that. Why would you come to somebody else's channel to talk about another channel? That's just wrong. Unless they asked you to. If they asked you a question, then obviously you can answer it. But, so let's see here. Auntie Ann says, I heard that. Karen Herky, I love the entire family. My kind of peeps. Again, we're not everyone's kind of cup of tea, Some people like more building. Some people like more talking. Some people like more drama. Some people like more good-looking men like me, with good-looking girlfriends like Jen. Okay, one of those was true. One of those was not true. Gene, rock 'em, sock 'em, block 'em. Liam McGothigan, proper order, simple after claim, block them. There you go. Jen, over the blue moon, they have a website online. Their farm is in Arkansas, not too far. Oh, that's Rabbit Ridge. Oh, yeah. Rabbit Ridge was that seasoning we used. It was delicious. Oh, are you saying that they have a website on? Okay, there you go. Oh, you were telling. Okay. Jamie Smith, Green Hearts, thank you very, very much. Appreciate you. SLR, speaking of Drew, y'all going to have a super great video coming out soon. Don't you want to miss it? SLR, it is done uploading. I told Drew to send it as soon as it goes out. It don't matter if I'm live or not because he's my brother. I go live every week and he doesn't get one of these videos all the time. So if Drew's video's done, I told him to send it. Just as soon as it comes out, send it. And we'll all go over and watch it. Paul Honeyman, Tim, I'm messing with you, brother. I know you're messing with me, brother. I love you too. But guys, did you know what Paul did to me? I had to contact him. Paul hacked into my Hulu, Disney, and HBO Max account and logged in and tried changing my password. I had to quickly scramble and change my password because Paul Honeyman from Great Britain tried to hack into my Hulu account. Goodness gracious, Paul, why would you do such a thing? Win, Drew, win. Dennis Green with the awesome emojis. Thank you very much. Des Crazy Life. I think the family is an amazing group of people and a great community. We love you, Des. Don't forget, Des, you are invited to this year's Freedom Weekend on the Ridge. Don't forget, you and the Hubbikins, you're invited. I love me some Dez's Crazy Life. Man, with a party with her there, oh my gosh, it's going to be off the chart, off the chain. Sergeant's Talk TV's in the house, guys. Don't forget, they're live after Ridge Life. Paul Honeyman, liar. No, Paul did not hack into but someone from Great Britain did try logging into my HBO Max, Hulu, Disney combo account, and I made fun of it. I said it was Paul because he's the only one I know from Great Britain, personally. Paul says, I don't even watch TV. Jamie Smith, going to watch Drew's video right after this. Well, thank you, Jamie. I appreciate that. Drew's an amazing dude. Sheila Tubbs, it was David's channel. All I said was vote Trump. Oh, yeah, no politics. We don't do politics. I don't. This is not the venue for talking politics. Now, I've got my political opinions. I've got my religious opinions. I actually talk about religion because it's innately me. But politics is not. All politics is divisive. And even though we may agree with you, we don't want it to tear apart our channels and our friends with people that may have differing opinions on politics, because these channels are not about politics. There are YouTube channels about politics. Those are perfectly fine to talk politics. This is just about being goofy and making mistakes and living the country life. That's what we do. I make mistakes and I live the country life. Going deer hunting soon if I can ever get around to it after all this stuff. Excuse me. Drew's Lens. Okay, I'm dropping my video, but y'all wait till after the live, please. Thank you, brother. Jin says, you ain't tiny. Tiny Tim, that's me. But I saw DD5's video today, and I believe they turned off comments, but mine is the only comment on the video because RidgeLife's a little special. I'm the only comment. Just me. I don't know how that worked out. I think that they put the video out. I was first to comment, and then they turned comments off, and it left mine on there. I was very honored. I felt very blessed to be the only one allowed to comment on their video. Paul, be nice, Paul. I'm gonna have to block you. Moderators don't. Well, you actually, moderators can't block moderators, can they? You can't time them out either. I don't think, can you? I'm not sure how that works. I forgot. Brooke Burks, sir, you ready for colder temps tonight and tomorrow night? No, Brooke. My concrete got poured today. I don't want colder temps. But no, it's going to be all Navy guys are special. You got that right, Mike or Jason. Jeannie Lipsky, I commented on the video. It showed it to me. Might be a different video, Jeannie, because the video it's out, it's an hour long on Dreaming with Drifters. I'm the only comment, and there's 4,000 views. So, Petrus, about making mistakes, the Ridge story. That's my life. About making mistakes, the Ridge story. Ellie, YouTube homesteading or Waylon Jennings song. That's right. Just a good old boys. Never meaning no harm. Beats all you never saw. Been in trouble with the law since the day they were born. Woo! Making their way. The only way they know how. That's just a little bit more than the law will allow. What's that from? And I know that was a terrible rendition. SLR, moderators can only block moderators from each other, but not from moderators can only block moderators from each other, but not from each. Okay, I just completely lost that. Virginia Alexander, thanks for coming in. Dawn, only managing moderators can time out moderators. Auntie Ann is, I believe, my only managing moderator. Auntie Ann has the power. She has the power of Grayskull. At least she thinks she does. Yes, managing moderators. I would never make Paul a managing moderator. You think I'm crazy? Oh my gosh, no way. Oh, thank you, Dawn. Appreciate that. Pearly May, Waylon does it better. Waylon does it way better. Oh my gosh. I'm surprised YouTube didn't even just block me from singing that because it sounded so bad. This is Crazy Life. You pour concrete slab in the winter, will it mess up the slab? It can. They have special things they add to the concrete. But yeah, you don't want to pour concrete below 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Definitely not below 40 degrees Fahrenheit. And but as long as it can set before 50 degrees, then it will just slowly cure when the temperatures drop. Yeah. So mine's going to take a long time to cure. A long time. A very long time. A few moments later. Concrete will crack if it freezes before setting. Yes, you do not want it to freeze. Very, very. And actually, you can actually, if the temperature swings a lot, you can get what's called glazing or scaling. The top of the concrete will peel off. That's a real fact. Frozen concrete is bad, says How to Garden. You got that right. Trust the guy from North Dakota. You know that's right. Paul Honeyman, wait, what? Tim don't trust me to be a managing moderator? Now I'm hurt. You should be hurt. If you were a nicer person to me, maybe one day. But you keep trying to hack into my Hulu account, so I'm not going to let that happen. Sergeant Talk TV, it'll be 45 degrees tonight in Oklahoma, and it's dropping fast right now. It's going to be 37 tonight, 34 tomorrow night here in West Tennessee. 34 degrees. Christy Betts, hope your concrete does okay. I think it will, because we had a high wind. We had no sun. The sun will cause it to actually dry too quickly, and then the cold temperatures can make it from the inside out not be good. So, but we had overcast sky, high winds, and it wasn't too hot, but it was hot enough to let it cure. So I think we're going to be okay. 38 there in Northeast Arkansas. Yeah, it's going to be cold. It's going to be cold, guys. We're supposed to be 43 in the morning here in Northwest Louisiana. Wow. Goodness gracious. Neil says, don't worry about YouTube. Your singing isn't good enough to count as copyright. Well, I know when it counts as copyright. I just thought they don't like the sound of the noise, so they block it. Yes, and that's another good thing. It was just 90 degrees last week, so the ground is still really warm. So and it was a smaller concrete pad, so I should be good, guys. I should be good. SLR says, I saw the sneak peeks of Tim's work at the Ridge. He's getting it. Oh, that's right. I showed the family pictures of my foundation and the concrete slab, and then the real close up of the. I almost gave it away. Oh, thank you, SLR. Tomorrow, I've got the video of my big mistake. When we were doing the footers and the block work, I made a huge mistake. Oh, so that's going to come out tomorrow. I made a huge mistake. So today, I was just clueless. Yes, the last video, I had made a huge mistake. Oh, it cost. Oh, it was rough. That should be out tomorrow. Should it be called the Blockheads? I know that's right. I was like, and it was totally my fault. I completely dropped the ball, and it was just bad. It caused so much extra work. You guys are gonna be mad at me when you watch this video. You're gonna be mad at me. You're gonna be mad. You're like, Tim, you should go to jail for being so stupid. If there was a jail for stupid people, you would have a life sentence. You'd be on death row. You would get the stupid chair. We would tie you up and give you the stupid chair. Jail for stupid people. Oh my gosh. Dunce cap. They would put the dunce cap on me, put me in the chair, electrodes to it, and oh my goodness. Yeah. I don't know. West House, maybe you should stick to deer hunting, Tim. Man, beekeeping and deer hunting. I'm good at that. Okay. I'm good at beekeeping and deer hunting. I'm actually good at electrical work too. I can hook up a solar. I can run a trot line. I can skin a buck. Country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. I need a straight jacket, Ellie. You're right. I need a snake. Oh, man. Until the queen escapes, buzz, and then the 41.36 colony dies out. Oh, my goodness. I felt so bad when I lost the 41.36 hive. I still have Gunslinger and I still have Fireball bees, but oh the memories of this the 41.36 hive giving me all that yummy honey in my tummy. It was so good. Paul Honeyman, Tim's had too much caffeine, Gin. I had 2 cups of Work Life coffee today, and actually I've only had 2 Coke Zeros. I've had some iced tea and lots of water. I've been drinking lots and lots of water. Lots of water. Kevin Dietz, another people who lost their homes are sleeping in tents. Man, there are lots of people sleeping in tents. That's right. Grandma Carol, Tim's mom can't carry a tune. Is that where I got it from, Mama? Kentucky Bluegrass Livings, the water, sewer, electric, rough-in, AC access. We'll just have to wait and see exactly how I screwed it up and how bad it can be. Brooke Burke, well, wait, was that Mike from 3 Mississippi? Sergeant Talk TV, Tim, you might need to see a counselor at the VA. It might help. There's no help for me. I'm a lost cause. I am a totally lost cause. SLR, the short we made where Gary got stung. Buzz. That was classic. Oh, that was hilarious. Oh, my goodness. That was hilarious. Dez's Crazy Life. That's terrible. People living in tents. Yeah. 9-minute warning, says Brian. Well, thank you very, very much. Jin says, I can't sing either, Carol, but I still try. Poor Tim has to hear me sometimes. I love it. When we go to church, I always try to make sure nobody's sitting in the pews or the seats in front of us because I'm going to sing, I'm going to praise and worship, but I'm glad God is tone deaf to my voice because I let it go and I send it up there. Sometimes he kind of blocks it and sends it back a little bit, but I'm still going to sing my praises. Neil S. Okay, night guys, need to step out for a few minutes. We'll appreciate that, Neil. No problem. Kelly Texan, will there be a shower reenactment at this year's family fishing trip? I have put, there's 3 guys to a cabin. I've put Mike and Ryan in their own cabin because I know they're going to be sharing the soap, and ain't nobody got time for that. 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 Let's see here. Me too, Tim. Me too, says Christy Betts. Pearly May, thank you very much. Don't forget to smash that like button. Thank you very much. Paul Honeyman, now Jin, you know Tim's only waiting for his song when you sing it in the shower. If you sing in the shower here in the camper, we can hear you because it's an 18-foot camper. It's like, yeah. Cully Texan, who gets cabin number 1? I don't know. We didn't get cabin number 1. I think we got cabin number 5, which is the big cabin on the end. And then we got cabins 17, 16, 15, 14, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13. I think 13 through 17 and then cabin number 5. I think is what we got. I think. Oh, I left them a present at cabin number 1. That's funny. Oh my God. Yeah. So Kelly Texan was just at the trout fishing place where we're going trout fishing. And how many did you end up catching total? You and your dad. Tell me how many fish you caught total. And I'm going to make sure that every single person that goes fishing with me, since you didn't go with me, catches double what you guys caught total. I'm going to make sure of it. Jin, 2 people can't fit in there. It's super small. That's true. Yeah. The shower is like 4 foot long and there's a little hole for your head, if you're tall, to put your head in this little skylight. That's about it. Cully says me 5 and dad 8. Well, that's good. I mean, 8's still a fun number. I think the last time me and David went, I think I caught, what was it? 70? I know one time I went and I caught 99, catch and release. We catch and release. Yeah, I don't think I've ever caught less than 15. Sometimes you go up there and the barometric pressure, the water, something's weird. There's been days where we've only caught a few, but usually the next day, they open up a little bit. But yeah, there've been very few times I've ever caught less than 15. Very few. Drew's Lens, no poker this year. Oh yeah, we're playing poker. we're definitely playing poker. But there's 16 people, so I'm not staying up all night long playing poker. So if we're gonna have different tables, they better not. They need to be separate. I don't know. I'm just not staying up all night to play poker because we stayed up till like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning with just 8 guys. With 16, oh my gosh, I don't know how that's gonna work. There were too many people there. Oh, really? Oh, there wasn't. I didn't see anybody in your pictures, Patrick. There was like nobody there. I mean, I go fishing there with the floaters coming down the river and the rafts and all the girls in bikinis and all that, and I'm slaying the trout, slaying the trout. I'm pulling the trout over the people on the rafts. I mean, there's like people sitting there, like cooking and eating hot dogs, and I'm throwing the trout over and under them. Man, yeah. But there's been a couple times where they haven't been biting like that, so it is possible. It is possible. Jin, he likes to look at the butts, Paul. Whose butts? I don't know whose butts you're talking about. I like looking at your butt. Jin's butt is the only butt my eyes have eyes for. What's your go-to bait fishing there? Oh, it's 100% ready to eat, pre-cooked medium shrimp that you get at Walmart in the orangish red bag. Medium pre-cooked shrimp. You pinch them into thirds, put them on number 6 bait hook, put a sinker about 18 inches up, cast out, let it cast the float down, tight line it back, boom, slay it, boom, slay it. Watch our video from last year, the family fishing trip. Tore them up. Yeah, they love this stuff. Kelly Texan, that was around 3 p.m. The crowd disappeared from 1 to 4. Yeah. When we went last year, there was hardly anybody there also. And I'm hoping, in October, I'm hoping there's nobody there again because I like it. It's like the crack to the fish. They love it. Drew's Lens, I know you do, Brian. Can't wait for Drew to go this year. It's going to be so fun. Over the Blue Moon, can this grandmother have a crush on Drew? You sure can. Drew's a sweetie now. I guarantee them girls like some Drew. I bet old Lindsay might have something to say about it, though. All right, guys, it is 57 minutes, and Drew has a new video out, and Sergeant Talk TV is live next. And I appreciate all of y'all lifting my spirits tonight. I was emotionally drained. If you watch my ramblings from today, some of y'all may have thought I looked kind of down. But I was just beat. I was just emotionally beat. And y'all have helped me with that, and I appreciate it very, very much. So, guys, go check out Sergeant Talk TV live. Go check out Drew's Lens with an awesome video. So, guys, until next time, I hope everybody has a blessed day, and go Ridge Life. Hot mic.